watching your face in the back for a long time. I know that sounds creepy, but your face, no, not her face, your face, sir, your face. Not your girlfriend or wife, whoever she is, she's lovely too. But your face, he looks like a person who just had a child, and he didn't realize how much responsibility it was going to be. He just thought he was going to have some fun, and like, as they've been getting louder, your face has just been getting more and more, just like, why didn't we go to the 8 o'clock show? You know, he's like stepping on her foot underneath the table and shit, like, people in the back, like, I told you, if you could have just got ready, we could have came to the 8 o'clock. Guarantee that wasn't there. They're like, it's true, it's 100% true. We really don't wish they were here. I wonder if they'll give us our money back. Smile until he stops talking about us. This is fantastic. Well, guys, my name is Mike Feeney. I want to start you out with something that lets me know America's a little bit off track, all right? There are officially more Starbucks in America than there are elementary schools. Do you believe that shit? There's so many Starbucks. It's fucked up, right?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I just made that up, but it sounds like something that would be true, right? And that's how I know America's off track. All of you immediately accepted that as fact. Like, immediately. Like, she's not as fucked up, but she didn't say, I can't believe it. She's like, that's fucked up. The guy that's with all these women writing, it's like, no, that's true. I saw it on CNN. The scrolling thing, I don't watch the news. I know what's going on in the world. I'm gonna go tell a bunch of people that now. What's funny too about you is like, I feel like tomorrow you're gonna be able to tell a story like, yo man, I was walking around with 11 women in Long Island City last night. But I mean, they're like, the question that no one's gonna ask you is, how loud were they? Because up until then, that story is gonna sound fucking awesome. They're like, oh, there's 11 chicks. It's like, how loud were they? It's like, well, we don't need to talk about that. That's fine. It's alright. Anyone here smoke weed?
Fuck yeah. No!
See what she did there? She added to the show. Are you talking about buying weed right now? Speaking of weed, we ought to like do something about this.
I thought maybe you had something for us.
Do I have something for you? I have.
There's no pocket, you never answered. Birthday girl.
That wasn't me. That was somebody else, you drunk motherfucker. That was a totally different person.
Why you got the same thing in your pocket?
What? We have keys. We live places. Where do you live? Do you just go from bar to bar until everyone is left angry and then you're like, that's it, I'm fucking, my work here is done. You're like, let me go someplace else where people get paid to talk so I can pay to interrupt them. Now the child is an adolescent. He's like, just get the fuck out of the house! Just get out! Take money, go! Pay to leave!
I was recently driving on the highway, and it was going from 4 lanes down to 1 lane in the middle of the day for construction because fuck everybody, I guess. That's what was... Where do we gotta go, you know? And as it's all merging, there was one guy who's like, I'm just gonna drive down the shoulder and then cut all of the traffic and then jump to the front of the line. You know this piece of shit move, right? There's always... That guy always gets away with it, you know? But not on this day, my friends. Can I tell you? We all drove bumper to bumper being like, no, fuck him. Like we were this close. You could have held up pennies in between our cars, you guys. It was the most beautiful act of patriotism I had ever seen. Yeah. Because we came together as a country to defeat our enemy. How beautiful was that, you know? It was great. And then I got closer to the guy, and I saw him put down his window, and he started screaming at us. Which I was like, are you fucking kidding? So then I put down my window, because I love a conflict when I'm in a car. Face to face, different story, you know? But in a car, you can just be like, fuck you, and then just drive away. You know, it's the best of both worlds. It's fight and it's flight, right? So I put down my window, and then I heard what the guy was screaming, and it completely changed my opinion of him, because this is word for word what he was screaming. He was going, hey, Let me in! I gotta take a shit! Yeah. That's what he said, and I immediately let him in. You guys, I had to. I would never wish that on my worst enemy. Have you ever been in bumper-to-bumper traffic? Diarrhea bubbling, like, I got 6 minutes tops. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like, why are car seats shaped like toilets? I'm already in position. Like, this is so bad, you know? Like, so... There was no way that guy could have explained what the problem was without embarrassing himself, you know what I mean? Which is why I think we should come up with a solution. Here's what I've been working on. You know how undercover cop cars, they have that little fucking siren, they kind of just pop right on the hood? We should just make that, right? We should just make just a brown shit siren that you put right on your fucking hood. Would you not move out of the way if you saw that coming? I gotta be honest, I'd block an ambulance to get out of that guy's way. I would. Because an ambulance, like, they got medical professionals back there. It'll be okay. This guy, I'm like, he just had sushi from a gas station. Get him home now, hurry. He's gonna die, you know? I'll smoke weed before I leave for the airport, obviously, forgetting how much stress is involved in airport travel. You know, you don't just get out of the Uber and you're like, I'm on the plane. You're like, that's the way. The last time I got so stoned, I didn't even make it into the airport. That's how bad it got. So I take an Uber to JFK, and then I got out of the plane, and I'm very stoned, right? And here's the thing. JFK had completely changed their revolving doors, which I know it doesn't sound like a big deal, but it was. We all grew up with the same revolving doors. They're tiny, you go in, you push them, they move, that's it. That's how it was. These are they're like industrial-sized, giant, they look like 3 big pizza slices, essentially. And now you can't push them anymore. They're automatic, and they stop every 2 inches in case you're slow or new to walking or whatever the fuck, So I am maximum strength stoned, and I get into this thing. It closes me in. I'm in my little triangle apartment, having a good time, you know? And the second I'm closed in, I just go, oh my God, I don't have my phone on me. I was like, oh no. And then I turn around and look at the Uber, and the Uber driver is speeding away. So now I'm like, oh my, I gotta get through this revolving door faster, but I can't because it keeps fucking stopping, you guys, every 2 inches. So I have my bag, so I'm just trying to like stutter step towards it. I look like a crazy person. I'm like, come on, just doing this. I get out of the revolving door and I threw my bags down, turned around, ran towards the Uber driver, screaming, which, if I'm being honest with you guys, caused a bit of a stir at the airport. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't just throw your bags down and be like, no! And run the other way. You know? Yeah. Because that's terrorism, so you can't. That's what they've taught us. But I don't even think about it. Every police officer immediately just grabs their holster. I'm not even paying attention. I'm still chasing down this Uber. And I did track in high school, so I have perfect form. And as I'm chasing this Uber down, my hand grazes my back pocket where my phone is comfortably resting, you guys. The entire time. I was just so stoned I forgot I had pockets. That's what happened there. Which was the worst, because then I had to go back and pick up my bags in a full flop sweat. Everybody else is like still on edge, and I'm like, sorry about that, I'm on drugs. Delta? You know, you can't. My wife and I, we have 2 cats, which has never gotten an applause, even at a recording. Can you believe it? I mean, what are the odds? I mean, no, I don't need your pity. You can go to hell. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy, even in this atmosphere. Never once. If I was like, I have 2 golden retrievers, you guys would have fucking carried me out of here. I mean, this guy with the chunky scarf is clapping because I said golden retriever. You know what I mean? Dogs are better than cats, right? But we live in a tiny apartment, so we can't have dogs. So I have these 2 cats, and I've had them since they were 10 weeks old, and they're now 10 years old, right? So they're great. I love these cats, right? Yeah, thank you for the cats. And so here's what we do. My one cat, he just loves to just sit next to me and just watch some TV. That's his whole thing, right? So I started watching that show Narcos on Netflix. You guys familiar with this show, right? Yeah, it's great. It's a great show. It's significantly more reading than I signed up for, if I'm being honest, because you know, it's in Spanish and I don't speak it. There's a lot of like, you know, that whole fucking thing. And here's the thing. Before Narcos, my cat had never heard the Spanish language before. And I know you're like, why does that matter? He's a cat, whatever. This was his exact reaction. I put on Narcos. They start speaking Spanish. His ears caught it. And then he snapped his neck to the television and stared at it for a while. And then snapped his neck back to me as if to be like, that's what I understand. What the fuck have you been speaking to me this whole time? I knew every goddamn word of that. So now I'm learning Spanish for my cats, you guys, because I'm a good pet owner. I come home to the nines, I'm like, hola, Nemo, como esta? Like, I bow. It's a cultural thing. I just didn't think, I was like, there's no way my cat would understand Spanish. I was like, my cat's black. Why would Spanish be the language? You know, I thought he was black. Apparently this whole time my cat's been Dominican. So that's fine. It's different. It's a different thing.